Here's 202. Prior to celebrating Thanksgiving with Christian and his friend. Elizabeth's family, the grandchild, Katie, and let's see you work on that thing.
Come on, Joey.
Or should I get Katie out here to show you how? You got it going, don't you? Huh? Yeah, you do.
Hit that drum.
You know, the poor child is the prize.
Watch that pan. Don't fall backwards and hit that pan.
Nothing else to play with.
Yeah, yes, okay. Well, go ahead and play it. Play it. Beat out a rhythm.
Drum.
You forgot that Gary was not, Gary and I were
Over here.
for lunch.
Look at the camera and hit the drum. There you go.
No, I wasn't sure.
Want this one too?
No, you said you. You thought.
Hit the drum.
I felt bad when you were.
There you go.
You got a boat going now, huh?
He's ready for Christmas. He's really drummer boy.
In my ears and.
It is good. I tried some. Okay.
Oh, yours is in here, I think. I don't think there's one for me. As you said, there would be.
At high-class restaurants like McDonald's.
You're just filet mignon.
Okay, shall we say some prayers?
Wait a minute, you got nice potatoes in the middle.
You've been there long enough. You're not caught up.
Don't act like my mashed potatoes won't come off the spoon.
Here you go.
Should I make a tornado? Thank you very much. But you're getting tired waiting for me, weren't you? Volcano like it. Shall we say some prayers? That's right, yesterday. You want to say this? Someone joking. And Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Amen. Bless us, O Lord, for these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty, in Christ our Lord.
Amen. Thank you for the good company and hopefully the good food. Thank you for many blessings from this year. Amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay.
We should have prayed that the food is good instead.
Especially the...
Yeah, that'll never stop cooking.
I'm going to give you your
Where's the
potatoes.
stuffing?
This stuff in here?
Okay, I was just going to put a spoon in. Oh, we have one. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Want a little more, honey?
Yeah, because Katie's still cooking.
Hey, Mom, you grab a bottle opener? Right here.
Dad, this is
Oh, I thought it was in my
Oh, it's a twist off. Never mind.
Take the napkin.
Never mind, Mom.
Really? You're good, Dad. Let's go cross over. You actually need this one.
Having to get educated along that way.
You know, I just never had beer.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I follow the clean path.
You'll find that you can't cut up with Grandma anymore because for some reason, in the area of dishing it out, she's gotten much better as she's gotten older. I figure, oh, she's older, I can finally, get even. No. The little area of her brain of cutting me down seems to have gotten better.
And,
625?
Mom, maybe down here. Okay. Well, they're very
Oh,
hot.
it's got his up front.
We've done that before, haven't we?
But understand, you didn't get any gravy. We just have to wait your turn, okay? Oh, ran out, there's not enough left. There's none left there. I like to...
Potatoes?
Not sure why these Uh-oh. What? Is there any more gravy, honey? I'll come and get it.
Yeah, there is. Give me the
Oh,
bowl.
well, give me the gravy back then.
Let me grab some more.
Grandma, she got all the gravy, now it's all gone after that. I can't believe it.
I think I'm liking that.
Well, you made it that way. Use just enough that I might have enough and maybe not. Right?
There you go.
You ready to eat, Katie?
Thank you.
These are done. You ready to eat, Mom? These are fun real nice, honey.
Mom hasn't had a hot meal in over 8 years.
How about 30 years?
No, we got some spinach here?
No,
Okay, here you go. Now, got a book to get It's really not
Come
my
here.
problem. I have a good cold grip.
Come here.
And this for you.
Don has a bun. No, he does not. Look, no buns down there.
You just get them done.
What is this, spinach?
Cream spinach. Mark brought that.
Mark
Mark
brought
made that.
spinach. Pass the spinach to Mark.
Mark made the
Spinach. Does everyone have it? You don't have it.
This is good.
Maybe mom doesn't want any.
I'm gonna have a little, just out of courtesy.
You might need gravy on the turkey since I
Gravy?
We have the salt on the gravy.
Yogurt.
Yes, there is. Salt on the, see, Mom, see my great big shaker?
I thought,
Actually, spinach is good for you, you know that?
just salt.
Here, see?
Well, what I like about it is she was in.
Now, I know that I'm missing such and such a well, they're right here. And
This is
then
good
this
stuff.
way goes in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You want some food? I got some.
We'll send a plate home to Carol Lynn if there's any food left.
Well, she was lucky. She actually had Thanksgiving dinner with grandma, so.
Oh, she got all Thanksgiving and you worked.
You have this on your right to the salt. I know, I'm all right.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
I have some already.
Oh, you did.
No way.
I might get some more.
No?
It's been talking to you.
Maybe it's not on yet. Maybe I can find it too.
No way, you don't grind salt.
Did you eat it?
Is there a label on the thing that uncovered? I might use this, that's way.
There's another salt shaker.
Was it right here?
Try it. There's another salt shaker.
Wow, where was it? It was in Westchester.
Rochester.
See that article in the paper on coaches today?
Your
Your
mom.
No, the label's
Hey,
here.
give me some of that, Mama.
Oh, okay.
How was the wedding?
Oh, that was coming.
About the Chesapeake stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't get to read it.
I went over there and watched football with them.
Well,
And they had hors d'oeuvres.
it was interesting. There will be.
Was it all about him?
That's the feminine touch.
That was about all the,
Every couple of my friends watch
Can I get the butter?
football, that's
About different ones.
The salt,
Right.
the salt will come out.
I think they were really,
You doing that?
somebody, really
What's the one they
made an extensive article
Well, he was.
to get a message out.
Right.
I'll
have to read that.
Yeah, I was really, tell the truth, really surprised. Chuck
You were a little what?
Surprised that Chuck Marco here.
Surprised and.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
No,
but
no, no.
I
You ever
didn't
see Sean out
realize,
there at the hospital?
you know, how he looked at
Somebody
it.
on opposite end.
Right.
Yeah, she works in
Well, they
the
got,
pediatric wing.
quotation
And I'm
marks
in
in
the,
there.
Everybody.
regular
he's
general
good- he's a good
medicine,
coach.
adult medicine,
Yeah, very good.
gynecology.
He goes to church over there.
That's right by the big parking lot building.
Mhm.
As a
Wine
kid,
group.
Neighbor
The
right
kids
down
love
the
him.
street
High
also
school.
is at Hopkins and just came from Sinai. He rotated.
A guy I
rotated
coached
Sinai
with.
back. It's in the surgical medicine.
Used to coach
You
with
ever
him.
run into them?
Oh,
He said the kids love him.
all the time.
Kids love him.
What, North County or where?
Anywhere he coaches, they.
I've only been done about 3 or 4
Went
rotations
to a
at a
run.
time so
Yeah.
far, so.
He's I mean, that really is, that residency forever.
His first year.
Ian,
What's that?
your special.
But I was
Internal
impressed. I
medicine.
liked the article.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see.
I seen him tomorrow, good time.
Yeah,
I have it out in my car.
That's what your doctor is, he's an intern.
But I didn't get a chance to read it.
You got educated, you've been divorced.
You will have a lot of patients out there waiting for you, and they'll all be
I guess this is.
old.
And,
50 and up.
I have to decide if I'm gonna go on and do, this fellowship. I haven't decided yet. Well, you wanna do, actually, you wanna do cardiology or pulmonology or hematology, oncology, all that, you start off with internal medicine and then you switch over to the.
Cardiology, I know all of them.
Mom goes,
Rheumatologist, cardiologist,
Max, hurry up.
one of the guys that worked with his, commission last year of general surgery.
well, I need one.
Right. Really?
You know, he started this intern to get teachers. You're
Really?
joking.
Oh my God, now that's, I mean, people do that.
I know, I mean, did it take you that long to figure out how much you needed?
Their residency by far is the most grueling.
Well, that's what year is Stephen, did I tell you it's like 8th year residency or something like that, Shauna?
I don't know,
68
doing general surgery?
He wants to do cardiac, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's 5 years after medical school and then 2 or 3 years after, surgical residency. So,
Me.
when you become a physician, you don't actually practice until 8 years later.
We won.
And the thing is, they have haven't been practicing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of them do that.
Right.
Mom's is very good.
They go.
This is very good. This is hit the spot, and
Well, having it on Saturday
Yeah.
is in honor of Christian. This is the first year he was here on Thanksgiving. So what are you laughing at? Mark, what are you doing? His eyes all go to you.
Yeah, everybody's like, Mark, come on, fess up.
What were you saying?
Anyway, so no, sorry, Mom.
Christian's usually not here. That was good on Thanksgiving because he usually works all day after.
so they gave you off on Friday.
Hey, Uncle Mark, yeah.
They fired him and then he had to come home.
Call him sick.
They, they're like, look, just take it. I'm like, okay.
Well, all right,
Look at it. What you're doing.
It's so weird.
being here for Thanksgiving.
No, it's just they were like, all right, which do you want off, you know? Which works better, you know? Thanksgiving and... do you want to take four?
Thanksgiving or Hanukkah?
They were like,
Thanksgiving array. Oh, you blew it.
Maybe they were baiting you with the question, expecting you to say, oh, we're the shop.
He's not a team player.
I did do that. I actually was like,
Gonna fly up.
well, what do you guys need? Just tell me what you need, we'll work it out.
Bread?
Home.
For the
Was it
family
go home?
Christmas
Stay
party?
home?
or-
I figured they must be setting up because they're gonna like,
That kind of butter.
burn, you know, the
Yes, you
bonus on
can.
that, so they're trying to keep you happy.
As long as you don't take too much of it.
They're like, make him happy because he's not going to give you bonus.
I think, I mean, I'm almost suspicious
Can I have
that they're like
a
two
lung?
culminating.
Too nice?
What are those muffins or those buns or whatever? Are they anywhere around here?
Yeah.
What are we looking for? You could just, maybe just hand me one. You don't need to go for that.
Okay.
Just
Just
toss
hand
it
me
on
one.
that end.
You're a doctor, you're probably not getting.
Curl it.
There you go.
Right. Look at this right here. Got a little of this and that.
One thing I like about it, on Hopkins, is they have that, that Purell, you know,
I
liquid-free
think
soap.
liquid stuff, yeah.
That's great.
Do that.
Yeah. Makes washing your hands a lot easier.
I'm gonna take a minute instead of 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're recommending you use that now instead of washing your hands.
I read something about that.
They just had something here the other day.
Oh, yeah, they did that at our school. It's not.
Yeah, yeah. When we went in to see my brother, we washed our hands with soap and water and used the Purell. I don't know.
That's the best.
I think Mary would really overcome this. Yeah.
Wow, you can meet me, that's pretty good.
Wow. He's in there.
Chris, let me
I'm
get
ready
you
to
this.
hear it.
Oh, wait a second, it's right here.
That's good. This is good sweet
Yeah.
potato lemonade, aren't
Honey,
they?
this is worth the wait.
Who made them? Probably because it's fries.
Good.
Potatoes.
Cooking
And,
cake.
and the cranberry sauce.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah, the sweet potato casserole is my favorite. I love that, it's very good.
It's like a dessert.
Yeah.
It's like down your space.
That's just,
I just don't.
Cranberry sauce. Didn't you feel like something was missing, Dad?
Ian was just asking.
Pilgrim returning their baby.
never been nice.
I didn't bother reading the article because it sounded very boring, but they were claiming that actually the first Thanksgiving was 58 years earlier, and it was in Florida, not in Florida. I don't know who wrote about it. What? I don't know.
Was that the fire?
The sun came, what's the difference? With that
Sounds really bad.
Well, you should have heard that.
liberal,
sworn.
what fella?
WBL Saturday morning. What's his name?
Ron Smith?
No, yeah, boy, switching it to WWBL and NPR.
I can't believe it came right now, but he's not ever said it.
Why once
The French fries, you
WWBL is very conservative.
have one, thank you.
NPR is a little hard.
This is kind of a new
Can't
thing.
you try?
I'm fine, this one.
I couldn't believe that.
Well,
Usually we serve cranberry after May.
I like Gregory Kane.
Yeah, he
He's on there as a guest this morning.
He's good.
Really?
He's
great.
good, he's,
How
he,
does he talk? How does he talk? I mean,
if you heard him
Did you
talk,
go around?
you never
Yeah,
heard
I
him
think
talk.
that's,
You probably
21.
never would listen to him.
I don't know what it is, is that NBC program?
Tell me, speaker, that's what I was wondering.
His voice turns off, sort of like,
Is it?
February.
everybody stuttered, or not stuttered, but.
It's one of those talk radio things.
Oh, it's talk radio, is it AM or FM?
I thought WBAL was also
That is a TV station too, but I'm not sure which one it's really. I keep it straight.
the WMARs.
MAR.
I can't remember.
We're trying to remember if they go with NBC, because you know they all switched.
Oh,
They
that's
actually
what.
switched at one
Well,
time.
I would have done that.
Ms. Moore, do you read the Sun papers, Ian?
Mm-hmm.
He's from New York, and before you came here, you were in Florida. It's originally from Long Island.
Yeah,
Which is like New York down south, right? It's all New Yorkers in Florida.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, right,
Southern Florida.
Yeah, in Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
The more north you go in Florida, the more south you go.
Yeah.
And Martin was South Beach.
You're right, South North?
2 years. Martin was South Beach.
Yeah, I lived there for 2 months at South Beach over on,
South Beach?
yeah, on
How was it?
Lincoln and Ocean. That's right.
Oh, that's
I was right.
right, you told me you were right there.
It was a lot of fun.
They probably flew when they're.
Yeah, like the whole box of them. It was on 9,
Big
but
dude.
Lincoln was like 16.
Oh, I don't know.
14. Oh? It's a new
Turkey?
I think I'm gonna have
I
it.
just want one little piece of,
I will get it. You do not get up. I will.
I love the answer to the call.
And I don't know where the gravy
Is
is.
Stacy coming up?
Mark, the Grady.
Yeah.
There you
It's a
go.
little more restricted these days.
I know, but I want to see her baby.
There you
Got
go.
it.
Do you remember Stacy?
Some
She came down to Chapel Hill last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard?
Yeah.
She has a baby here.
I think I'll take some of that cranberry now.
Sure.
Oh, what's back over there?
Hee-haw,
Did you eat Sarah's, oh my, did I just make it slip? Did you eat, Gail?
Oh!
Sarah was on first way. Anyway, did you eat Gal's, cranberry chutney?
Second
It was good. I didn't, the pear chutney, I didn't care very much.
Yeah. Oh, Sarah was the second one.
Yeah, I know, it was ignoring the first one. Right, Mom? That's been done for too long. Oh, Dad, this book bush at work is good.
I like it a lot. She's really nice. Anybody need anything?
She seems very comfortable with you.
Oh,
She's
maybe.
very comfortable with you. Gail, she talks to her easier than she talks to most people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was watching that, huh?
She's really, really nice.
She had a hard time with the size of her family.
Yeah.
She's definitely a country girl, you know, and this is like
Raised-
metropolitan.
Raised, just she and her sister, basically raised by an inn. And then she
Which
comes
is
to
North
our
Carolina,
family.
actually. Lives in Charlotte.
Who is it?
My uncle and my aunt.
No.
Actually, Lee was at the wedding. When he went to his wedding.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, near, what was that? Williamsburg.
Mhm.
Wasn't it?
But it was her first marriage, and she was 45. And then she married into this family. Our family, there are 9 children.
You didn't see anything.
Not
Right.
scary. Well, I was saying, Martin commented the other day when she looked around the room when we were all holding hands to save her, and Mom goes, I can't believe we're responsible for little trouble. Scary.
I actually saw Grandma go like this.
Pat herself in the back. Who was she looking at when she did that? Oh, me. Oh, she was looking at
Yeah, she's
you.
doing it.
They're just like, they hit my desk and I plate and they evaporate.
What evaporated?
The funds are so evaporated.
Um,
Chris and I heard the funniest Christmas tale today. What is a porky pig?
Blue Christmas, I
How did that go?
I need to get a blue Christmas.
Try to do it.
Oh, no.
Come on, try.
No, no.
Come on, man.
Was that the song? Was that the
Rick,
song?
I wish you had done it.
Oh, was it funny?
do it.
Oh, it was funny. It was so funny. We turned that baby over to that one. Was that it?
Lauren, I'm a real soulful Elvis. I'll have a blue Christmas.
That's all I'm doing.
Got built up too much.
Right.
Lauren and I watched all the old Schoolhouse Rock videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Did you ever watch it when you were a kid?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Conjunction, junction.
Oh, look at here.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
Hey, you ever watch that?
Did you watch it?
Oh. Huh. Got a stand.
Mark, did you watch it as a kid? Yeah. What did you
That's
do?
more than 3
books?
I watched Transformers,
I
G.I. Joe.
adjective.
I'm just listening.
Christian can tell you how I tortured him by letting him only watch TVO. Christian, remember that when Shauna was at school in kindergarten and you and Katie?
I was only allowed to watch PBS.
And the shows were so boring, I fell asleep. Dad, can I have the potato? And then he couldn't stand, I want so badly to take a nap then, because Lauren was asleep when Shauna would be at school. And Christian, I lay on the couch and Christian was right next to me. I learned to sleep with my eyes open. Because as soon as my eyes closed, Mom, could you write this for me? He couldn't write, he just looked low.
I was 6 months old.
He was normal, Elizabeth, what are you talking about?
He was normal. Mom, we don't say that. He'll get cocky.
Well, she'd fall asleep like,
It'd be like you trying to talk on the phone, Mom. Right?
oh, yeah.
I used to make her draw on the words to my books.
Yes.
Remember?
Christian was a very, I expected big things from him as far as talent in writing.
Well, we won't discuss how much you've been, how pleased you've been with his progress, that's been.
You write really well, especially when you're trying to fight a picket or.
I'm a poet.
He's a very good
I
fiction
hope you
writer,
like
then,
this.
right?
This is a special blend. Harley
Contesting.
Davidson. This is my
Always
food. Hope you like it.
Well, you should get us home.
Mom and Dad, I'm
Mark's
sorry
dad
for
wants
the
to see
coffee
without the North
too
Dakota.
strong. I forgot I
What
was
is that place? What do y'all
making
meet?
it for Gary.
South Dakota.
Right.
Harley Davidson coffee?
Ooh, why is he so, he's busted. Does he want to be in here?
I don't know.
Things have changed. I don't think he knows what he wants.
But
Grandma, after I finish feeding Katie,
Comes with a
I'll.
side order.
I'm going in right now.
Things have changed.
There we go, genuine.
Ariel drank that and get on his moped.
Yeah. I do it, but I was out biking, so I felt pedal, man. I felt like the wind.
I missed that motorcycle.
Gary's midlife crisis.
Best thing ever happened to me. Did you have a motorcycle? Yeah. You did?
A Harley?
Honda Shadow
750?
700.
Why was it the best thing that ever happened to you?
Because I got to use it.
Oh,
Really ride his motorcycle?
Can't even go to church on Sunday on his motorcycle. So Matthew told me that his dad, and he's the man. He came to church on a Harley Davidson.
I think he does have a Harley.
he does, yeah, he definitely does.
The dean of our medical school drives a Harley, and we drive it to class. He has a little handlebar mustache.
Oh,
He's an interesting guy.
Kenny has a pretty good size mustache. This is white. Getting there.
Did you tell him that?
He's pretty darn white, isn't he?
Is he still driving around? Is Terry still driving around?
Yeah.
He just got it.
Oh, he just got it?
Do you remember,
Well,
when
he's
was
had it
that,
about,
this summer,
this
when I had the picnic in August,
Yeah.
for the family?
Right.
That was when he had just gotten it, that
Oh,
day
okay.
or the day before or something like that.
Well, he came over to the house one day, apparently on the motorcycle. I didn't even know he had one.
Is it loud? Is it loud?
Well, no, I just
Mine was here.
I didn't know how he had gotten, he came walking across the porch.
No louder than all those blowers cleaning up those leaves yesterday. Ian and Mark, you should have seen it, let me tell you. I called Rick and I said, Rick, there's so much testosterone over here, you couldn't even handle it. My brother pulls out and he's got this great big leaf vacuum truck.
Black Mariah, I call it.
Is that what it is? Then he has 6 leaf blower backpacks. We went over to help.
Right.
Dad has more leaves than you've ever
Like,
seen in your life.
astronauts?
They have more leaves on their property than, I mean,
Man.
they have all these oak trees.
I guess the rake wouldn't have looked pretty good.
The rake was like, that's what they gave me. I had the backpack on a while, then I got the most
$450
for rake.
backpack.
Each one.
Yeah.
Why does he have that many? And they all look
I
new.
have no idea.
Why do you have that many?
Three of them had tags, haven't been taken off yet.
Well, like over at Melchers, he got those guys over there. You know, he wants to
He's got a
drive
lot
down.
of places he has to pick up
I
leaves.
mean, he wanted to put the.
Mike wants some equipment. You can ask for it. I'll take it.
That's his toys.
I'll take it. Ruth, really? He doesn't even know.
All that junk that's
Yeah.
the leaves.
Is it a business?
So he-
Yeah, he
You
has.
look at it as an hourly cost versus,
Yeah,
you know,
And he builds
blowers,
cheap,
doesn't make sense.
cheap houses,
but you know
Yeah,
what
right,
happened
he does.
yesterday?
300 to 500,000.
No, he used to build a $300,000 house in
No.
just the first day.
You know what
That's
happened?
too cheap, 300,000.
500, no, that's what they are.
We were finished, you know.
Oh, I
love
they
that.
were finished.
Did that one pile to do and that was it.
Yeah, it
He
wasn't
met Mike
there
today.
when you left.
Yeah.
But
He
we
met
went
Mike
down
today.
Park
Yeah.
Driveway.
What's that?
he met like, oh, yeah.
He's new to the construction business.
Met him
I
at
mean,
the
he was-
gym.
Yeah.
Mike,
Today?
yeah, he's at the gym. Mike, it's so funny, I told you that 3
Had
times.
it running.
You know what? You mumble, I don't believe you.
I actually went up to you again and
I
said,
didn't know.
I know you probably didn't hear me, and I said it to you
Right.
again.
But
You saw Mike at the gym.
Johnny said.
I actually did that
"We're out
too."
of gas."
And what did I say?
He didn't do
Because I didn't hear you.
Me and
He's
you.
playing
But
games.
when I saw him pull that thing, I knew
You're not gonna convince me that I,
serious problem.
losing my mind,
Because the
nobody's
compression
convinced me in
I can't
33 years,
afford
so it ain't gonna work.
time, if it doesn't start, I gotta
I
rest.
can't understand it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
that
Matthew was
strong.
out there with everybody else. He's really trying
Something,
to get
either
back
a
there.
valve broke.
Hey,
He finally gave up.
Something.
He gave up.
Oh,
No, he towed it out on the road, went down and got the.
What?
Trying to put it apart.
Oh, operating.
Races.
No,
What wide is it?
Yeah, but-
If you got the real races, you know.
well, I've seen.
Well, I need a pumpkin pie plate.
Rick really did a great job. on that.
Oh, you didn't get any of that ash pile up?
Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah,
That's
we
one.
finished.
Matthew
That
was
was-
a golf cart. and
Oh.
Granddad had
Pulled it up over the,
hooks on his dad.
on the driveway over to the house he bought on the other
Please,
side.
please,
Something-
up.
And then it was going, it worked so well that we just kept going around the house over there and got that.
Oh, Matthew?
Oh, so it happened way out, well after.
Oh, yeah, it was.
We have a
A
lot
lot
of
of us, well, he doesn't
How
know
many
what's
cousins
wrong
we
with
have
it.
now?
Time you leave.
How many cousins do I have?
I left at 12 brothers.
We got 27
Well,
grandchildren.
we were all
27
practical
grandchildren.
purposes.
27 grandchildren.
And
We went in.
9 great-grandchildren.
I think.
We're gonna do that last little pile.
How many
We had about 15 minutes work to do, that last little pile.
And then I went
Then you're
out.
gonna have lunch sandwiches.
Everyone living in Maryland?
Maryland.
Everyone in Maryland?
For 2.
Johnny's in Charlotte, Martin's in Iowa.
You got it.
Wow.
Des Moines.
Our oldest son, he, I guess it's
The
Big
rest of
family.
us are in the,
I
around.
was, I told her, Mike, I don't know who was in there yesterday. Started off yesterday morning. I really thought,
Why?
did I tell you that?
He was in there sleeping, we were working, that's why.
Oh,
I
that was,
felt guilty.
because we were all there
I
working.
thought, oh,
Hey,
we're all
Dad,
the
when
same
I'm your
here.
age, Christian's gonna come
But
down
I'll
here
tell
and
you
do all my.
Hey, granddad. I
A
was
lot
doing
of-
the same thing you were.
A lot of
No, he was out there with a backpack on.
You You know, after we worked an hour or so, and I saw all these guys, Elizabeth with a rake, and Joe down there getting ladders to get up on the roof. And, you know, that feeling that I had just slowly drifted and changed to pride. I was proud, you know.
You felt guilty. And then he lays down until the mood passes.
See, I learned it from somebody.
What? No, Dad?
I learned it from Granddad.
Lay down to the moon. No, Granddad had that backpack on
day.
the time we did, until after we did, right, Dad?
Yeah, but I
How many
don't
did
move very fast.
Yeah, but just putting that thing on your back.
What is it, like suck up the leaves? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah, and it's so powerful. This one,
Oh, it blows me. Then he's got a big,
oh, I'm sorry, globally, you said suck up.
well, we have a big fish.
Black Mirage sucks them up. It's got a 16 inch.
Latin Mariah.
It's a big black
It's great.
square box.
It's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
He made that, he must have made that custom, right?
Thing is.
Yeah, he had
without
it. Well,
back,
that's the second one. The first
holds
one,
the leaf.
he redesigned it. The first one.
I'm working on it.
And this one,
Far, far,
Florida.
8 o'clock, 8:30.
Did you, hey, you can have that bottle of wine and kind of a little round table.
Mark, relax, clean up the table. Are they saying rude things?
You don't have to do it now, you can do it later.
Why is your face red? Mark, what is going on here?
Where'd it go? Put you have that bottle on the table. Yeah, right, thanks.
What is going on?
Thank you.
Elizabeth, the best thing to do
Is ignore it.
is just to
Why are you going so slow?
I don't understand how
Eventually it
slow.
comes out.
That's true.
My boy, thank you very much.
Hey.
Oh, I could eat more. I
Yeah,
probably
we know
will.
that,
I
Gary.
probably will.
We know that you would. We know that you will. Right, Katie? Ellen, say, we know, Dad. We know.
Something wrong with little Luke?
They're in there watching TV. I don't know.
You watch your Star Wars?
I don't know.
Tired, maybe taking that.
You wanna watch Star Wars up this part?
What? Okay, I'll do
All right.
that.
Really, you know what the real dessert is? We have muffin buns like this. If you don't mind, pass me one more.
4? No,
No.
pass another.
Christian said I had to.
Butter and honey.
I'll.
Butter and
Christian. Never mind.
Mark,
Butter down there.
What,
I
what's
think you
your
and
dessert?
Lauren made a few people very happy.
What's that?
I think you and Lauren made a few people happy.
How's that? When they left?
They didn't change
Your
that.
wedding date.
They didn't conflict.
It doesn't conflict, or it does?
Yeah, the races.
Oh, it doesn't conflict. I thought it was that weekend.
I thought it was too.
Well,
Well,
I
there's-
thought they changed the date, but apparently the races was a week prior to that.
Oh, they go down to NASCAR races, right?
Ah, okay.
And then Donnie's down there already, and we, the FAA.
Oh, the Pepsi 500?
Down in Charlotte, is it the Pepsi 500, Dad? Dad went last year. Is it the
We all
Pepsi
went last
500?
year.
You know, we were talking about doing that, going down there, stay at Lee's house, and meet
All
up
right.
with the uncle.
Is that where it is?
We all went
That's
down there
Charlotte?
last year. Mike and Nancy rented a motorhome. Granddad and I, but, well, their kids, granddad and I were home. And Mike said, the other night, he said, well, you're going with us again this year. I said, no way. I said, it took me forever to get over that trip.
You know what they do? My brother and sister-in-law live in this, I guess, a real classic community, and she's like the Southern Belle.
Right.
Her house is out of Southern Living magazine, everything's perfect.
Yeah, it sounds
They
like
get
it's
down there with
right.
their motorhome. They, correct me if I get this right, they pull this motorhome up in their driveway, string a
On the
clothesline.
other
No.
side of the driveway.
No, they
On
didn't.
the other side, okay.
Yeah,
down
that's the house.
String a clothesline between their house and the house next to it and start hanging underwear and stuff up on the
Yeah, that's
You're joking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because the classic, you
No,
know?
they did it. They did. They're not joking. They did do it, right?
Yeah, but it was a joke.
First thing you put on the line was these little, what was it?
Songs.
the way, that, on there, what was the word you used, this little,
Racy or?
trash anyway.
Somebody wanted to know when we could go to take it down.
Well, didn't he have a party that night and then
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
nation came out?
Invited the neighbors
Some
all
of the
there.
board that didn't say anything, and others, wondered what was going on.
Not quite sure. Well, the joke is that Nancy, Mike goes down to the races every year, and Nancy, they have 4 children, and the youngest is Matthew, and I guess the one year, they invited Nancy and Mike, but Gail didn't really invite the kids. She didn't want Matthew to come, because he was a little,
He was little,
he was a wild child at the time, he was like 2 or 3 years old.
Right.
And,
Little feeding too.
so Nancy was kind of offended, so she got back the best she could. No, she keeps it. Oh, no, she keeps it. She keeps it. Well, they kind of do.
The house is pretty nice though, huh?
And then, well, they bought, she was telling me, you saw the, did you see pictures of it? Did she ever get to pull it out?
Not the house, but the area.
No, the property where
Yeah,
they're
property.
buying.
The Nantahala, out towards Nantahala, like,
Cashin.
it's like,
And I
it's
told-
way, it's far out from Charlotte, it's like towards like Asheville.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's nice though, I like it over there.
Linda
Actually, not
Hoffman
quite that far, but it's
has
like.
been there. She said it's a resort area, and she said a lot of the,
Retired people go up to the lake,
Yeah.
go up there and see these massive country houses. And
right.
Well, Donnie and Gail are buying a piece of property up in there. Where is
Yeah, that's
it?
what we were just
Yeah,
talking
they
about.
actually bought it.
Yeah,
They did buy it.
it's on there.
Mine,
Yes, I am.
Smart.
I can't
Yeah,
quite.
she's designing the house now.
Oh, is she really? She gonna do that?
Well, she's,
Hey, Mom, can
Johnny
you get
said
Mark?
charge is growing.
Mark,
Still done with nothing?
Katie didn't want
I like, when we're desserts, I like to have
Mark.
milk, skim milk.
Coffee with a little international delight, like.
You
just
do
like
it, you're
vanilla
dead.
I have
hazelnut,
French vanilla.
You
French
wait on him,
vanilla,
Mark.
and sugar.
You wait on him. The wedding's off.
Not
Like,
like,
he pulled it even with me though. When we went to Orlando, he picked up the cash. Ian, get me this. Ian, get me this.
No, I just did it like once.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Did it work?
Well, the first time I was being nice. The second time I said forget it.
If you ask me back, I'll do it.
You're right.
Gail,
But you're always on the couch, so it's...
Gail and Virginia, Gail and Virginia and Sarah went shopping yesterday down in Fells Point. Sarah did live down there.
Sarah, show them what to buy.
Yeah, no, she was searching around.
Sarah lived in Fells Point. Sarah, show them to buy.
Oh,
Anyway, Gail
Yeah,
came
you
back
like Sarah. My cousin Sarah with the pink hair, red hair.
Oh, she's the one we watched on Yankees.
Yeah, exactly.
had that jacket, threw it up in the air and shot it with shotgun.
No. What?
did she do that? I wouldn't put it past her.
She came over to my place when Ian and his fiance were.
Oh,
She came by. And Annie.
have you been to her place? Have you been to hers?
They always come over to my place. But Ian met Amy and her husband too.
well, you know what I was gonna say? You know what Sarah bought? Gail bought. Was a deer head?
Yeah.
Head.
Nice.
Pretty big deer head.
Had a nice hat on him, about 14 years old.
Sarah bought that.
Yeah, brought it in.
Gail bought it.
She almost
Gail
bought
bought it.
the dough too, because she could have had it for a bargain.
Sarah just took them around.
Well, Sarah, I bet you wouldn't. I'm surprised Sarah would buy that to do it.
Yeah, you're ready for this about it for you?
Well, did you really want coffee? I had that. Did you really want coffee?
I mean, I wouldn't have spit it out, but.
There's coffee out there, I don't know.
Well, it was about a
Don't give many copies, spit it out.
Especially if you're sitting next to him, right?
She was covering her cup.
Yeah.
Here, Dad, I'll get it. Don't get up.
Ah!
Okay, Gary. But I did it to Gary. That was on behalf of everybody.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Right? Visit out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Katie.
You'll see, if I hold loose, then that gives me the excuse that everybody has to cut their own pie and get their own ice cream. How's
I
that?
think you're doing just fine with one hand.
See how far I can throw this pie with one hand. Look what I do have.
Hey, can I hold him?
Yes, that would work.
Chris, you using this on the, Zoom?
Yes.
Probably would.
Oh, Dad.
Ian, did you want coffee also?
I'm okay for now, thank you though.
Come on, can you cut me a piece of pie?
Dad, you gonna start cutting down there?
Cutting what? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You're doing the pie, Katie.
Ooh.
I remember when Christian, he called me from the hospital when he was at the hospital.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
I can't believe it's a year already.
I know. Can't either.
Because he asked me, so what happened? And he's out there. Where are we going to what?
Yeah, I don't think anybody could have prepared them for that.
And it was so amazing that he came home because she was due that. She was due. So he came home thinking that she was going to have a baby.
Yeah,
Well, then I had my due date, because that's where I was with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gotta cut
And it happened.
I find that amazing that, Kristen had her baby
I know.
the same day.
I know.
Oh, you doesn't know that. Shauna's due date a year ago was the 12th of November.
Right.
And she had it a day early. And Kristen Lehan,
Her best
Very
friend.
My friend,
Right.
you know,
hers was due the same day, and she had a baby a day early.
Wow.
Exactly 1 year apart.
same practice,
Really?
same hospital.
I
It
think
was
that
good it
that
wasn't
put
same
something.
father.
Hey, Mommy.
How much longer, medical school do you have, Ian?
I'm finished now.
Oh, you done?
Yeah,
Oh, you're doing, you're right there.
that's right.
Hey, look, it's you
Oh.
want a pie?
Yeah.
Which means it's done.
There you go.
All right.
Now, how long
Not really, just like
Yeah, making the real big bucks now.
You don't want pie? Is that what you said, Ian?
No,
You're making
Oh, awesome pie, I was just
I
gonna
figured
give,
he was gonna
pass it down.
How long is you?
Ian, hi.
At least 3 years. Oh, great, thank you.
Here's
Yeah.
whipped cream, guys.
3 and possibly longer.
I made that. I made whipped cream.
I have dessert for us there.
Oh, no, I have one. Make sure you want to do that.
Oh, Mommy.
Mommy?
Hey, Kristen, put that sugar down. My pumpkin pie.
Hey, Gary. Where's
I know,
Gary?
he'll be jealous.
Oh, gee.
Has he said any words yet?
Look at that Jill.
Watch the stock, move the pie.
Whoa!
You think this is 1 year,
Christian,
1
pull
year
your belly
birthday?
and put him down
That is some serious logic going on here. Oh, he put his foot in the pie. Okay, remove the shoe. Now you're putting stuff in it. I was just trying to pass him the sugar. I wasn't paying attention.
That's it, you don't get
I
any
didn't want
pie.
to.
He looks like he's fat. There he is. You guys really something that everybody
Wait,
respects.
Mom,
Ah.
With cream. It's coming that way, Shauna.
It's like that was fun.
By the way, that's still edible.
He's thinking that's gonna do like, history.
I don't know. You got to
Yeah,
push
real
the, oh, no,
volcano.
you gotta remember you gotta do this.
That was cool, a little, onion volcano. That's awesome.
I know, I kind of wish I knew that's gonna be good.
Oh,
Grandma put it down. Grandma should never trust you again.
Fight. Get a little bit of the stuff on him. Oh,
Look at Grandma.
Piece on your eye there.
What did Grandma did that to you. He's like, Daddy, can you come get me now? I think I appreciate it. Where's my piece?
Right here. Oh, second rule.
Did his first one.
Looks like like mental note, cut her off the smile list.
I know, he's scared of it now.
Well, yeah, no wonder.
Scared, I'm so sorry.
That's not the important thing, you got fresh camera on there.
Right, I'd report that if I were you.
Okay, he doesn't have HUD.
Everybody know what to do when there's child abuse?
Nobody
I need
around
bring
here
it.
does.
Ready, but.
Christian, I think you gotta eat the stuff up on your eyebrow first.
Here, one bite of my pie,
A little
bite.
brave in his shirt, too.
Can he have pumpkin?
Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like,
He's
Three-
not,
That's
Four
like
times the
10
bite.
times too big, it'll fit in there.
that's like, that's a Liz size fight or maybe even a Gary size fight.
What?
He doesn't want to have anything to do with you. You embarrass him in front of his friends.
You know, something, I
He's
believe that
waving the
camera's
cage.
gonna run
He's
into it.
waving the
Oh, so,
I don't know if it is
so
or not.
the attack of the whippet grandma is all
Charlie was on tape.
He's waving the cage.
The nanny
He's not
cam.
waving back.
the grand nanny.
The granddaddy again.
Eeyore.
Watch a little, Wonderful Life.
Good, that will really traumatize him. Syndicated laugh.
No. He's waving to her.
You waved to her twice.
He's like, she's on my back. You know, so he tried to put his finger in her eye.
She didn't feel it.
He just,
Study my
It's like artificial pumpkin.
he's sticking his finger in her mouth.
Oh, good, no, great, okay.
Aw. He's trying to get response
Check that out,
from her.
Mark. See what's on the top of that.
On the top of what?
That milk.
That's non-fat.
It's 2% non-fat.
It's skim. I only drink skim.
Hey, 95% not fat.
Remember that the
5%
other night,
pure
I had
fat.
about that much milk.
Just call her
Well, I
Katie.
used 2%.
I got the wrong
I had 3 bites.
Your mom is not Katie.
They don't say mama.
Relax the milk from the one you've got.
He just said hyperbole, did you hear
Okay,
that?
thank you.
Then he said he drinks the skim milk. There was skim milk in there, but he drank the 2%.
I know the skim milk.
When the, guy
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, oopsies, I guess.
powder milk, mixed it up. Of course, if I didn't mix it the night before and put some regular milk in it, it was blue. And they didn't want blue
He
milk.
still loves these
But not every day they will drink skim milk now because it's blue.
Lauren, I love that. They set the standard with this kid. I mean, he's so good looking, you know?
He is.
Any kid that we have now is going to be,
You have to
down
have,
the road.
you have to have a girl.
There you
And that
go.
will equal.
Oh, you can't have Katie. You can't have Katie. No, don't take them. You finish these? Wait till you finish these.
It's okay, I'll take it.
Why?
It's okay, the whipped cream is pretty solid. Handle it.
Whipped cream.
Do you want some milk goodbye?
We didn't tell you he's possessed. We took him to church and all the got yourself surprised.
He just came a whipped cream phobia.
I have probably saved him from obesity.
It's like 14th birthday. He's going to be at a restaurant. Here, some
not
ice
that
cream,
much.
whipped cream.
He'll be on his first date, and be like, girl will be like, "Free."
No, whipped cream, no, my grandmother did it. Honey, buddy?
So when I turned around here, he had his foot in that
I didn't need to put
Listen, I watched her poop off the top of that, she was really good.
That was a good one.
You say you got most of it really well.
I mean, I scrubbed it for at least 3-4 seconds, you know?
Yeah, right.
Hey, did you get a bug pumpkin?
That's a chocolate pumpkin. He's like, Mom, can I just go get some ice cream? I don't want to play.
Oh, boy.
Magic come over the house Wednesday night.
Four pies.
You know,
Mm.
dessert, like,
Good eating stuff?
and then they didn't get to eat.
What's that? Something that?
What are you guys looking at in terms of leftovers right now? I'm gonna have to come by and say goodbye by then.
Very many left over,
Yeah.
you know,
I know a lot of people do more.
one's cherry pie.
That's right. If you want, I'll say about the whole dinner table.
All the, that's the curiosity, bark like a mule.
I've been doing it all night, yo. It's so weird.
I just thought he was, isn't that in America? Isn't that,
You know, what's insane is like no one's reacting.
What?
Every 30 minutes,
I
you
was
just go like,
figuring-
I was figuring out like a betting game at racquetball last night, and dinner was every 30 minutes.
It's a wonderful
Do that.
life. Something
Who's
goes.
doing that, Mark?
What?
Yeah.
No one's reacting to it.
I thought you watched It's a Wonderful Life, there's that part in there, you go,
Let's go, Mark, what are you doing? It's not normal.
I was thinking that.
I don't, it wasn't a fair, if I won, you get to watch what DVD I choose. If I lost, then he says I have to actually, I have to do a key haul.
No. Yeah, you did. Bet number 1 was the DVD.
Yeah.
Bet number 2, the DVD is my choice too. And bet number 2, the second game was E-Hall or Nullify the First Bet.
Oh, I didn't hear the last part of that.
And then bet number 3, and then bet number 3 was you buy me smoothie, which you didn't.
Oh, you just kept people.
Martin made the carrot cake for us.
Well, he wasn't allowed to tell you guys.
oh, well,
The problem with the theory that we're gonna ask him what he's doing, is that if we stop the conversation every time somebody does something weird to ask what are you doing, we're gonna have a conversation.
or particularly if we ask Mark.
I might normally do that.
I think you noticed there was one people going, hee-haw.
I did notice that.
He just didn't know that, he didn't know it was that normal.
I mean, for,
Shauna, carrot cake does it?
You know, it's like Genesis green up again.
You didn't notice me in the pump? I get 2 desserts and I'm
See,
like,
that's killer.
You have a tray.
no, I can't have it, you know.
Mark,
I might take some for,
Carrot cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a piece.
you got a plate, do you have a plate?
I got a plate.
I have a plate.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I need to leave. 20 minutes before I'll be ready to pick you up.
it's not her carrot. Try it. You slow down when you're ready.
I'm not doing a very good carrot cake cutting job.
Mark is really sensitive.
Gary has good, no,
Carrot
showing
cake,
job.
the little carrot cake.
I'm okay, thank you very much.
I want a little sliver and half cup of milk.
5 eggs for glass.
No, I mean like a really little, I want it.
Make sure all the things
9/16
cut it
for the
without
glass.
falling apart.
Hammer.
Mom, carrot cake?
No, I've been up for anything.
That sounds a little different with that drum, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of country people.
The whole purpose of mixing the turkey was to have leftovers.
Oh.
Here,
Carrot came back, she brought some carrots, gave me the leftovers and some fixed in, it's already gone.
now where did our grandparents live? Or
Our
parents?
parents live in Connecticut, Trumbull, Connecticut.
went up there then? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this is the Amtrak train. It's nice up there.
By the way,
No, you get snow here.
it snowed, but it's
They got snow, a lot of snow now. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, right, that's up in New England.
Amtrak train, Penn Station to BWI, $80. Usually $70, but $80.
Round trip or
No, east west.
east west?
Only $7.
Wow.
The guy in front of me in line purchased it at the station. Wait for the
What's
train
the
left.
persona?
$52.
What? You believe
I
that?
thought this was gonna be a MasterCard commercial. $80.
Priceless.
Like, trip to see your family
That's
on
really
Thanksgiving.
annoying. That's what I said too, that ticks me off.
So if you buy it in advance and you lock in a seat and all that, you actually seriously win.
But if you don't, and there's no.
Okay.
You
Then you take a
you have
chance.
to determine how vital it is. Like for you to go back Sunday, that's critical. So you have,
Yeah,
I mean, we are
that
not
guy would be
taking you
screwed
to
on
Monday.
Sunday.
But how much have your cup? I'll give you a little more coffee.
And
Just a little
there
bit.
probably
All
won't
right.
be any seats Sunday.
No, but Thursday morning,
Right.
I've been wiser. I just didn't realize that they was that.
All right. Are you sure you want a coffee in?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Oh, I noticed. I looked over his shoulder. I saw him. Oh, he said he was going to take the sunlight.
See, that's opposite the airline. So,
Well, it makes sense from one standpoint that they should, you would think,
try to sell the OC.
sell it in advance. They know exactly what they're dealing with. They know exactly how much crew to have, how much
But
food
why
you have
don't
on the
you put
train. You wait the crowds and the people, you know, some of the penny that occurs outside the train. You know, you
But
take-
see, the amount they encourage people to purchase early.
so you would think that they
Yeah.
would encourage people to purchase early, but they don't.
But that's why
Because-
Amtrak is always begging for money, they don't
But
have
what,
sense.
but what they're doing is that, I think I'm a fairly educated consumer, and I never knew that, I never suspected it.
Which is why they're doing it.
You were watching, next time you're gonna go there, see if you can do the same thing. You're gonna have, you know.
They told me, wait a minute, how did I ask them this? That it was the same one line. Well, I had a reserved ticket.
They were all reserved. You couldn't buy on reserve for these trains.
Okay, did you figure out what unreserved means?
Yeah, normally there is unreserved, like,
What does it mean?
you're not guaranteed.
So you purchase the unreserved ticket, and you're not guaranteed a seat,
Right.
even though you purchased the hat. Okay.
The reserve you are. And they only sold reserves. These for the weekend.
Right.
the holiday things. It's a lot of
That
money.
whole pie?
I didn't think you would.
Are you taking the business class yet? Are you taking that?
Are they
Right,
Amtrak?
that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know, what's the
What's
difference?
more?
It is.
They have an express that goes
Oh, you mean the,
express to
Ariva,
Technique,
yeah.
you makes it even better.
What's it called?
So some of the
It
Amtrak,
serves the pumpkin pie first.
wait a minute.
It's supposed to be faster, it's like 45 minutes faster.
Think about that.
That's what we're hearing.
It's like
You mean relative to my pumpkin pie gets carried
no
in,
relative.
you're better.
first class,
Once you eat the pumpkin pie,
They're, what?
that's
in an airline.
Accelerant.
Stella.
Accelerant.
So if it's good, Aunt, I'll make a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, Derek took that and
Ah, I got it.
sold out. Yeah,
I hate to explain these things.
That was pretty nice. You liked it.
Sometimes it happens, but people just don't get
I
it.
know, just getting her back. Well, Kate just keeps falling off the floor, so. Geez, I scared Kate.
You get some more coffee there, don't they?
Okay. Thank you.
I made it myself.
I mean, I don't think Kristen wants to like that.
That's not mine. Yes, it is. I don't think so.
You said you wanted a little bit of milk.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You said you wanted to have
half
some
a
milk.
half a cup of milk.
Oh, I was joking, sorry.
I'll take it.
I'm sorry.
I'll take it, I want
I
it.
did, I was just joking, the first part of the question, I was just joking, because Dad always says that.
But you're wrong, because Dad said you want 2/3 of a cup. No. That's not what you said.
Sorry.
Stacy or Michelle, this one was that sat down that one time in the chair and told you to go get them 2 cookies and 2/3 of a cup of milk. I think it was Stacy.
Oh.
Wow.
Thanks again.
Gary, this is really good.
Get 2 puppies and.
Very good.
All that hard work you put in the kitchen today.
Hey,
I was working, okay, like a few others.
was he, where's Rick? Now I
Where were you when you used to be drowned?
Where?
I left the same thing, Granddad.
I left.
Snoring teachers.
You did what you were doing.
I'm trying to find an easy way out. I'm using rake.
What?
Well, let me get a blower.
These things make it easy, and they're so powerful, it's unbelievable. I mean,
So loud.
it's like, you know,
Whoa, wait a minute, I gotta get braced here, you know?
Well, that hose got away from you.
I was brushing, I was throwing the little bushes right by the road, and his family went by, and they stopped, and he goes, look, Caucasians.
You've been wearing that one into the ground, Gary.
They stopped, they said, are you Caucasian? I go, no, comprendo.
Mike had 6 backpack leaf blowers on his own.
Yeah. Last year, when we were doing this, last night, I took pictures of it, and matter of fact, he had him do it again.
Or Matthew.
Or Matthew.
I'll joke again, believe me, in front of that.
It's funny, right on around.
Fun Matthew around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I didn't get a picture of it there.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, that way. All right.
Yeah,
She
She was more carrot cake.
Scared,
Are
Mike.
you gonna feed
I
her?
mean, it's funny, but I'm here, Mike.
Well,
She really likes this. I can't believe it. Cookie doesn't like sweet. She's not really the best.
Probably just as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. But she's not related to us. She can't possibly be. Daddy's gonna give you some more.
There you go,
Shall
buddy.
we?
Hey. Ooh, this is good looking stuff. I'm gonna try some of this.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Geez, Katie, say something wrong.
But this is good. All right.
Florence. Florence.
Lauren who?
well, working. She's getting off, well, she's off, it's probably, they all know they have to check in and they have a lot to do with them.
What did you work again? Choctaw in the University of Maryland.
Oh, okay.
In New York?
And neurotrauma.
She's been busy
I think
lately,
that's a
hasn't
tough
she?
job.
What's that?
She's been busy lately, hasn't she?
Yeah. With all the wedding stuff coming up.
Oh. Mom, that is it.
Yeah.
Has there been stuff going on out there? I mean,
Oh, what, how many policemen have been shot? I don't know. 3 at once. It's the holidays.
What happened, he raided the house, and the guy thought they were intruders, he claims, and he
He
shot them.
claims so he shot him, yeah.
Yeah, and so the
He shot
guy's
3 police.
mother and fiance were like, they didn't announce, if they had announced that they were police, they wouldn't have, this wouldn't have happened. And Norris was like, yeah, he was really concerned that they were intruders. He left his family inside the house while he took off out the back door.
They were doing illegal stuff in there, right?
Yeah,
I didn't read it.
drugs.
So they trying to, the defense attorney trying to claim that he was, that the officer was partly, the officer
But they
was partly
didn't
blamed.
declare who they were.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
what-
yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
But see, you know, a lot of times the Baltimore Sun will back, like when like certain stuff like
Michael Olesker
They'll
always
back.
backs the victim.
yes, they'll always back, the Sun, they always, like the guy Gregory Kane, he usually.
I don't think
He
that's
said, he said he figured out that the price tag for Baltimore City was $500,000. That's it.
What?
When that guy, shot the police officer, but he pulled a knife. Oh, Grinda, oh, your chair fell apart.
Don't sit down, whatever you do.
got it squared away.
Not yet. Okay, you can sit down now.
Well, don't worry about
Thank
that.
you.
Wait, so what's $500,000?
Yeah, I don't understand what.
Yeah, I set that one up.
Find out, I don't know.
Man, and I think he was, I'm not sure he was mentally ill or whatever it was, but he had a knife, and they were telling him, drop the knife, drop the knife. And he made a movement like it's a lunch for a policeman, the policeman shot him. So his
Oh, that
family
happened down in
sued.
Lexington Market, didn't
Yeah,
it?
the police sued, I mean, the family sued,
Oh.
and then all of a sudden, you didn't hear anything. Well, they gave him $500,000. Then the kid that was, let me see, how was it? It was something to do with, he ran the policeman off the road. I can't even remember, but it was another situation like that. And Gregory Kane said $500,000. He said, well, I found the price in Baltimore City, it's you sue me
Yeah.
for $500,000.
You
You're
really
a
need
policeman, you get
do a better job of trying
$500,000.
to distinguish. I mean, they cave in.
They cave in. Well, that's what our school system does too. Oh, they won't go to trial, they won't go to trial for themselves.
The big thing is in Baltimore City, 'cause I know for like, malpractice and lawsuits, insurance companies will just settle. Baltimore City it has like what I call OJ phenomenon, where people just assume like they make very quick assessments based on, doctor has money, hospital has money, patient doesn't have money, okay.
Not worth our time.
So they,
Our losses around.
Well, I think they have a budget for this. They say, okay, at this time of year, X amount of dollars, which I think will be plenty for what we assume will be our lawsuits, fine, settle. If they're low, they go, well, maybe we have to draw this out for the next 2 years. It's a matter of, well, they have it set aside, they got it set aside, they say, well, this is the,
Well, you know,
budgeted figure that we
it's
should,
the whole-
we're on target for, so okay, be done with it.
that
No
thing with
bad
that
PR.
with that guy with the knife is that all the citizens around Lexington Market were just outraged. The officers went after him, and they got a lot. Didn't we see tape of it?
Yeah, we saw
on
tape.
tape.
Yeah, it was
I don't
on
know how,
tape.
but somebody had a camera.
Somebody had a
But you could see, like, this wasn't questionable.
Right.
The guy he looked iffy. He was, very fidgety with
Down
something.
on me, like,
There was another one that,
Oh, boy.
supposedly didn't hear, he,
No more, hold on.
he couldn't hear. So if they said anything, I don't know if that's one that's.
Oh, that was
door or
different.
not.
He was soliciting a prostitute, and the prostitute, an undercover cop, and so she
She spoke silently.
did she shoot him? Did he attack her? Oh, he bit, I know, he bit her.
Yeah.
Bit her thumb off.
And,
And-
it's probably arm won't even use that arm.
And that guy walked, because they said he was deaf, and
Yeah.
so he didn't understand that he was being arrested. And she was trying to arrest him. He said, well,
Bit her thumb off because he's deaf.
right, you were attacking a woman, she had a bad,
And you were
Bit her on the arm.
so he actually I think he bit her thumb off.
2 places.
Oh, good, you know.
You remember a few years ago when the big, had several articles about it, that when transportation.
Yeah.
Bus or anything, they'd have an accident, there'd be more people coming off that bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They started filming who came off because there would be more people coming off than went on.
I've jumped on before. I've seen a bus. I've jumped on.
Of course, that's not, there's a school.
Hey, they cannot.
He had a telephone number, an address on the phone book, and go to school out there, I guess it got that stopped.
In North County High School had such a problem with it that one of the administrators was telling me that one day these 2 kids came in and they were late. And she said, why are you late? And they said, because the rail line was late. She said, wait a minute. You don't take a rail line to our school. They're coming in from the city. But what they started doing was they required, you trying to get out that? They were required, just don't break my chair again, if you don't mind. That you have a lease, they have to show the lease agreement, and the gas and electric bill has to be in your name. And that's at North County High School, that's what they were doing. They aren't that strict
Well,
old mill.
now if you go to a school, it's a low performance school.